The world that we find Jean-Luc Picard in is not quite the world that we left him in. It will be, I promise you, I guarantee it, something very, very different.
I met with the producers and wonderful and clever people, and they told me about the idea they had for this. And it's quite different from Next Generation.
Okay.
It's 20 years on, which is exactly how much time has passed since we wrapped the series.
Yeah. Knowing you, I think in the roles that you take, you wouldn't go back to him as he was, so he would have to be different for you to go back to him.
You hit the nail on the head right there.
He may not be the Jean-Luc that you recognize and know so well. It may be a very different individual.
We're trying to keep it under covers as much as possible because that we hope will entice people to tune in and watch it and then get taken up in the new world that the Next Generation is now inhabiting.
Oh, the story is great. And it has it references the present day at times. And that's all I can say, really.
Opponents of Brexit are staging a rally. Briefly, what would Jean-Luc Picard have to say about this?
I've already mentioned that in my speech this afternoon. There's no doubt that Jean-Luc Picard and Charles Xavier would have voted Remain. The foundation of the European Union was one of the finest events of my lifetime. So far, there seems to be very, very little indication that we are going to be better off and safer, more secure as an independent nation outside the Union. It's only in unity that we can be secure. America, I think, is on the edge of a very bad flu infection, and it's because of the man who is in the White House. I do find, as time goes by, I find myself becoming increasingly anxious about where he's heading. It probably would be fairer if I said that the anxiety that I feel about politics in the United States, and particularly what is going on in the White House, reflect what I feel about Brexit in Europe, and what a disgraceful mistake that is, and how it's being proved to be with every week that goes by. We should not be leaving the European Union. The people of the UK were misled. I have not seen one good, positive reason economically for our leaving the Union. I'm not an economist and cannot speak in detail of what this will mean. There's no money in Star Trek.
Right.
Money has been abolished because everyone has what they need. And you might want to put this to the governor. You know, how in an advanced country do you give everyone what they need? Not what necessarily they deserve or what they can make, but what they need.